Let me tell you about a story. A story unlike any story you've ever heard before. This is a story about 59 students traveling to Panama City Beach, Florida to hear a story that would change their story forever. So sit back, dim the lights, and enjoy some big stuff.
Turn it on, we're gonna sing it out for all the world to hear. Oh, 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 oh. There's love for everyone, a new day has begun, something to shout about. Let it be known that our God saves and our God reigns. We lift you up, up, let it be known that love has come and love has won. We lift you up, 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 oh! Nothing can stop us now, no one can keep us down. We found our voice again, oh, 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 oh. No need for fear and shame, there's power in His name. Come on, let freedom reign. Let it be known that our God saves and our God reigns. We lift you up, up, let it be known that love has come and love has won. We lift you up, 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 oh!
Let it be known that our God reigns, our God rose to the throne. Let it be known that love has come, love has won.
We lift your name up, higher and higher. We lift your name up. We shout your name out, louder and louder. We shout it out now. We lift your name up, higher and higher. We lift your name up, Jesus. We shout your name out, louder and louder. We shout it out now. Let it be known that love has come and love has won. We lift you up, up. Let it be known that our God saves and our God reigns. We lift you up, up. Let it be known that love has come and love has won. We lift you up, 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 oh!
Let it be known that our God reigns, our God rose to the throne. Let it be known that love has come, love has won. Let it be known that our God reigns, our God rose to the throne. Let it be known, let everybody know that love has come, love has won.
And that's where our lives change. When we stop trying to go, God, get into my story. Get into the 10 things that I have going on. And it's not that He doesn't want to redeem those and be part of those. He does, but He wants you in His story because He has a different plan. He likes to rewrite lives. He likes to do new. That's what I love about our God. Our God is not in the business of better. He does new.
So far, you've seen some fun games, crazy students, exciting worship, and some incredible speakers. But in case you haven't quite yet bought into the story, let's hear from some of the students that actually experienced big stuff.
I have gone to Bigstuf for 1 year, and what I have taken away from Bigstuf is that hope is whatever you've tied your rope to. And I have tied my rope to Jesus because Jesus is my hope.
This has been my second year at Bigstuf, and this sadly has been my last. But this Bigstuf, I really took a bigger message than my last one, and it's really affected my life for the better. Because this Bigstuf taught me, instead of focusing on my own story and bringing glory to myself, to focus more on being an important role in God's story and bringing glory to Him and helping other people get involved as well. So this trip has really been a really big wake up call, and I'm glad that I went with the people that I did, because they really helped me out through the journey and taught me a lot on the way.
I've been going to Bigstuf for 3 years. And at this past Bigstuf, I learned that there are no small roles in God's story, because he doesn't see you as a small role, he sees you as a big role. Just like an actor in a small role in a huge franchise movie compared to being in a huge role in this like low budget movie that nobody sees. Because in God's eyes, it's like you're going to be part of his story and have a small role that impacts a lot compared to being in your own story and having a huge role that doesn't really do much.
I have been going to Bigstuf for 7 years, and this is my last year. And what I learned at Bigstuf this year was that God is always with us, no matter what we're going through. And he's constant, and he knows what we're going through. And it just comforted me to know that God is with us always, no matter what.
So, I just finished my 6th year at Bigstuf, and it will be my last year at Bigstuf. And for me, I have an interesting story, because this year's topic at Bigstuf was story. And each year before this year has been a piece of my life that has just led up to the ultimate ending of my high school career. And as I went through the week, my entire goal for myself was just letting go of whatever past me I didn't want to be a part of anymore and rewriting my story for the future.
So even though our time together has ended, the story continues on. But we all have a question to answer. Are we going to choose our own story, or are we going to choose to be a part of God's big story? The choice is yours. What will you choose?